All right. Lineup's getting checked. Starting the match serving is Sienna Sanke. We got a net violation. Maybe a net violation on the middle blocker or on Macy. So we got a lineup switch here. So Sienna Sanke starting in setting spot. Macy Mount starting at opposite. She gets that ball outside, but she puts it into the center of the tape. So our loss in the previous match puts us into the fourth place match against the Badgers. Challenge for an athlete in this is to make sure that you're playing with the energy and intensity that you need, even though you're not playing for gold anymore. But this is for bronze. This is for a place on the podium. So we're hoping the energy's high and the girls are ready for it. Addison contestable back to serve. That ball was never touched. Could give a block to Mathis, but the judge, the referee judges no touch on the block, 4 contacts. Ball dug well. Middle set kind of dies before it gets all the way out to the middle. Coach is coaching up Sienna, telling her to snap that ball quick. Snap it with her wrist to get all the way to that middle hitter when she's running that gap. 3 serving 2. Ball dug up. Back row set coming to number 27. Their star outside hitter. Inside set. Gets waffle out of bounds. 4 serving 2. The scouting report on this Badgers team says that insider information, one of our parents had lunch with one of their parents, and he learned that the Badgers starting setter sprained her ankle at the end of the semifinal match, which didn't help their chances. So they ended with their opposite as their setter. I'm not sure. That ball kisses the back line, according to the line judge, for an ace. So if indeed the starting setter is sidelined with an ankle sprain, and I do see a player on the sideline with her shoe off, that's a big hit to this Badger lineup. Nice float serve into the seam. Outside hitter comes, swings high angle. Ball to Mathis, she swings hard angle. It's dug by the libero. Skeevy little set there, saved by Macy. Ball is still kept in play. Tip, kept alive by Macy again. Standing swing by Contestable, excuse me. High swing lands in the deep corner. Referee with the acrobatic dodge / call. Sorry, I didn't catch that on camera. And we have a side out, so it's 5 serving 4 Badgers. You guys let me know if you would rather see a zoomed in look where you don't get to see the deep corners, or a zoomed out look where you do see the deep corners. If anyone has an opinion in the chat, there's a bang from 27. We expect a lot of that, especially if we have a non-setter setter. We could probably expect to see not a lot of attacks out of the middle, as that's the hardest ball to set, and a lot of high balls out to 27 on the right side. Macy's getting a good opportunity to block against number 27. Blocked and covered. High ball to Macy on the right. There's a block from Macy and Juliana. There's a nice dig from contestable. That's landing in. Deep ball out of bounds. Point good, guys. Macy Mount back to serve. She'll serve from the left side and run to her right side defensive position. High. No, that ball's out. Good call by Thais. High off-speed shot from 27. We're going to call her Jenna. She looks like a Jenna. She swings like a Nikolov. Outside set. Mathis kills it down the line. Good swing. Point Land Sharks, 7-6. So far, the setting has not been a problem on the Badger side. Macy for her second serve. Good swing. Libero handles it well. Tip from the middle. Oh, Timber. Coach telling Macy, that's not your ball. That's Sienna's. She's made an effort for it, bro. Jump float coming from number 30. Kept alive by Thais. D-ball to Macy. Good swing. Free ball coming over. That was ping-ponged and kept alive somehow. Inside set to Mathis. Cross-court swing. Overpass. Kill to Juliana. Everybody gets involved, and Juliana ends the play. Good swing. Good readiness out of the middle blocker. Back to serve, we've got Mathis. And Ritzy. Good cross-court serve. Outside set. Blocked by Juliana. Give half the credit to Sanke, but Juliana took that one all herself. 9 serving 7. Overpass tipped right back to the libero. Outside ball. Inside swing. Outside ball to contestable, uncontestable, and out off the block and out of bounds. Nice controlled swing so far. Ten serving 7. Coach calls for area 1, deep left corner. Trouble on that pass. Kept alive by the setter, but hit out of bounds. Point Land Sharks 7-11, and Coach Badger wants to talk it over with his girls. Pretty good energy so far. So we're not seeing a lot of variety out of the Badger offense, which is to be expected given their setters out. Land Shark needs a Band-Aid for his hot chocolate burn. I can be commentator and athletic trainer at the same time, right? There we go. All right, Mathis to serve again. That ball's 6 feet out. That's a point for the Badgers coach, calling that timeout. Coaches love taking credit for missed serves after timeouts. Back to service 26. Notably, Jenna, number 27, this is her last front row rotation. Into the game to serve is number 2, Janelle Smith, defensive specialist. Deep swing. Macy takes the set. High ball to contestable. She hits it off the high hands. Here comes 27. Tips it right into the block. Sanke with the monster King Kong block. Subs it back down her throat. We get to 13 first, and that's an official timeout. So far, so good. 13 serving 8, I believe. Yeah, 13-8, 5-point lead. We got the finals gold matchup happening. It's just about to start. We got warm-ups happening over here between SSN and Great Lakes. We didn't get to see Great Lakes, but Great Lakes beat this Badgers team in 5 in the semi. They're a good team. They spanked the crap out of the Badgers in the third set. I think it was, or maybe it was the second set. Or anyway, here we are. Janelle to serve. That ball just kept floating long. 9-13. So mark it in your stat sheets, friends. That's 2 missed serves after a timeout, after 2 timeouts. May not mean anything. Contestable swings, high hands, kept alive in the back by Jenna. Nice dig there. Pipe ball here to Mathis, who goes off the top of the middle's hands and down. Point Land Sharks, 14 serving 19. Sienna back to serve. We're in rotation 1. Rough pass, saved nicely by the setter. Another nice save by Janelle, but we couldn't quite keep it alive. One of those random plays, kind of like church ball, rec ball. 10 serving 14. Great pass from Janelle. Set to the middle, arrives a little bit late. Outside set. Nice block from contestable. Macy with the overpass. Bingo, bango. That ball's down. No net violation. That's the ball against the tape. Get it, Mace! Good float serve from contestable. Overpass handled nicely by Kylie. Good work. 16 serving 10. Contestable serves again. Nice low float serve. Trouble in paradise. Free ball coming. See if we can get the middle. Nope, we're not getting the middle out of this one. Right side to Macy. Off the hands and in. So for Macy as a left side hitter, it's surprising how challenging it is to hit on the right side for a left side hitter. Difference being you got to let the ball cross over your left shoulder before you can swing at it, and that timing is kind of tough to pick up. High looping set. Ooh, almost saved, but we had a kind of a traffic jam out here outside the court, and the ball drops. We're talking over who gets that one the next time it happens. 12 serving 16. Good serve. Mathis didn't quite get her feet stopped as she backed up to cover that deep serve, resulting in an ace. 13 serving 16. No, sir. That ball's in the net. Back to serve is Kylie. 17 serving 13. Serve to the libero, nicely passed. Middle set, clamped by Juliana. Ball to the right side, 24 takes a big swing. Block slows it down. Get up, that's a nice cover by Addison. Get over, okay. All right, ball's over the net. Nice block by Juliana. Get up, get up. Oh, boy, almost, all right. Like a little circus play. A lot of weird, freaky little ups. Came back to bite us at the end. 14 serving 16. Quick 9 set to Macy. She swings angle and it's dug up. Joust at the net is won by. Ooh, that's a interesting call. So the ref signaled that our blocker was over the net when their setter was attempting to set. I thought she was attacking the ball. Ref said she wasn't. So that's an over the net violation and a point Badgers, 15 serving 17. Deep serve, nice pass from Thais. Good set to the outside, swung down the seam and killed by Mathis. We're pounding the ground on the bench. We love that. Macy back to serve. Sending Sonke to the front row. That ball just curved and curved and curved, landing out of bounds. Coach telling Macy, you can't approach at that angle and try for a curveball to the left line. If you want to hit that ball, come over and serve from the right side of the court. Perfect pass from Contestable. Nice set, nice coverage. Ball's in play. We'll see what they do with it. Middle set doesn't fall. That's one of those, she's not my starting setter. Hard to force the middle on that one. Coach is telling her to keep that ball off the net just a little bit, but it's hard to find that middle connection if you're not the starting setter. Good swing by Jenna. Ball's kept alive. Sonke's front row, so she can dump. Ball coming over the net. Set to the middle. Swung deep, and they call it out. Ball was just long. Two players went for it, but whiffed. Missed. And the ball landed just long. 17 turning 19. Nice pass from Thais. Outside of contestable, tool time. Madison, tool time, contestable. Takes it off the outside hand of the outside blocker. Back into service, Janelle. She's had some nice runs for us in the tournament so far. Good serve. Locks up the libero. 29 puts the ball on the net. Point good guys. 17 serving 20. We have a timeout on the court from the Badgers. I'm sorry, 21 serving 17. And there's a timeout on the court. Badgers have taken out their best hitter. I'm not quite sure what that's about. She's just standing on the bench. She doesn't appear to be injured. Janelle serving again. 21-17. Middle set. That ball lands wide. Tremendous call from the line judge. Poise and confidence incarnate. Janelle serves again, 22-17. Good serve. Tip over the top of the block. Pancake is ruled up. A little short set over the net. Ball to the right side. Macy digs that. Contestable swings. Ball kept alive off the block. Another swing for Contestable. Ooh. Janelle almost got it with the James Brown split and to try to kick save, but wasn't quite there. Broken play, not a bad run, getting several swings on the ball, but the block ends up winning. That ball's about 18 feet out. Landshark almost took one in the face. But all is well. Sonke to serve. Easy dig for Sonke. Inside set, just over the net. Contestable over the top of the block. That ball swung wide. Big smiles out of Macy. What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He called touch on that? On this ball? You called touch? That's outrageous. Give him the ball. Macy wishes she could have touched that ball. Called it on Macy. Touch on Macy. That's crazy. She came down happy as a clam. She hadn't touched it. All right, so 19-23. Deep serve. Well passed. Outside ball to Macy. Tipped into the block. Kept alive. Contestable. Go win that joust. Ball's up. No, that ball's circus ball's happening. Lose that point. Boy, I sure hope that bogus touch call doesn't come out to bite us. It's 20-23. Float serve deep and out. Does the ball lie or does the ball not lie? Sometimes the ball waits for 1 point and then it lies. Serving for the set is contestable. Decent pass. Shift. That ball is landing in. Ball to Macy on the right side. Ball blocked and down. Everybody in the gym knew where that ball was going, including the blockers, and they loaded up and stopped it. 21 serving 14. And inexplicably, this is a Badgers team without their best hitter on the court. She was subbed out at some point and has not gone back in. Deep serve. Decent pass. Ball to Macy. Tipped over the top of the block and dug. Another tip. We have a net violation called on the middle for SRVA, 22-24. Coach wants a timeout to let their server think about it. We got 2 chances to shut this down without having to side out and serve again. 22-24. All right, we're back, 22-24. One side out ends the set for the good guys. Janelle saves that pass. Macy with the left-handed roller. Outside set, free ball incoming. Easy pass. Set it outside. Mathis tools the block for the win. First set goes to SRVA. Land Sharks on the board first, drawing first blood. On the sideline, you can see Sydney Daniel take her warm-up shirt off. She may have been informed that she's going to hop in this next set. So Macy played it opposite, and from my unbiased perspective, didn't do great. I mean, I love her. Changed her diapers a long time ago, but she did okay. She did fine. Sydney may come back in and play opposite in her place. We'll see what happens. Good hitting out of the outside hitters. Middles weren't able to get involved too much, but they seemed to handle business when they needed to. Take a glance over at this gold medal final happening over here. I'll pop you off the tripod and walk over to watch a point or two, just for fun. See if we can catch a score. That's an easy ace. You hate that. Coach makes a change at libero. We are knotted up at 11-11. Looks like it's a good final. Now this is tremendous volleyball, everybody. Big high tip to the back row. The ball's out of bounds. All right, I'm bored. Let's go back to where the real action is. Take a little walk down spectators row here. Catch all of our totally not tired parents. Everybody's alert. Everybody's locked in. Everybody loves a third place match. We'll say hi to some other parents. We got some time. Lineups are still getting checked. Say hello. Say hello to the families. Everybody's excited. All right. No sideline interviews today because everybody else is in action. Everyone's playing. The region had a rule that each day they had a team that they basically sponsored from SRVA, and they were required to go cheer for them during one of their matches. And that was part of why we had such a great cheering section last night in that 5-game thriller. But that rule is not in play for today because everyone's playing in their own brackets. Good pass from Thais. Ball to the right to contestable. That's a good swing down the line. Kill Badgers. Don't kill Badgers. That wasn't a command, but rather an announcement. Kill for the Badgers. Someone's going to quote me out of context and get me in trouble. It's 1-0. Nice line serve, better pass. Quick set to Macy outside. They judge touch on the block. I didn't think it was. That's a high ball. Trouble. Okay, we got the ball in play. Set that middle. Contestable. Announces tool time again. Finds the outside hand. Nice play by her. 1-1. Cross-court serve, pass nicely. Roll shot. Sonke to the outside. Mathis swings big, and it's lifted up by the libero. Back row swing coming from Jenna. A red to Macy. She goes over the top, and it's Doug. Outside set here. That catches the back line. Good deep shot. There's not a ton that your defense can do about that one. That's just a good controlled swing by their outside hitter. 2-1. That's a serve in the net before anybody noticed the ball. We're happy about that. There we go. There's a ball. We'll take that ball. All right, Kylie to serve. It's 2-2, but the scoreboard should be 3-2 now. Coach is telling the table to get the score right. They finally get it. 3-2. Kylie to serve again. Good float serve. Jams up Jenna in the middle. That middle blocker had all the room in the world, and she took it. Coach encouraging our middle to follow the body line of that middle hitter. That's her primary responsibility. Serve to Mathis. Low pass. Can't get got. Can't get got. That's what they say here in the Midwest. Can't get got, I think is what they say. It's really, really backwards up here. But we love Madison. 4 serving 3. Hard serve, handled nicely with her hands by Contestable. Swing down the seam is Doug. Inside set. Thais keeps it alive. Ball saved, and it's too deep to handle. Pretty good save, but Macy and Sienna were sort of tag teaming that ball, and we needed one of them to get it and not the other. Coach just telling them to talk to each other. 5 serving 3. Another good serve. That ball is an ace. That's a low and hard float serve. Tough to get under it and angle it up with your platform. 6 serving 3. Contestable handles that one nicely. Macy goes high hands. Libero saves it from going out of bounds. Kind of a no-look swing out of the outside attacker. Good swing out of the back row from Contestable. That ball goes over the seam. Nicely dug. Contestable gets rewarded with another set. This rally just keeps on going. High ball. Oh, turn and get. Nice touches out of the back from Contestable. We got a change at center now. Joy Shepard into the game for Sienna Sankey. Good showing from Sienna. Coach wants to see a different look. Here comes the serve, 7 serving 3. Almost perfect pass. That ball is up, tipped off the block. High ball to Mathis. Fantastic defense in the back row by Jenna. Number 27, but it was not dug high enough. Macy to serve. Topspin serve, passed nicely. Good block from Juliana, but it just barely stays on our side. 8 serving 4. Float serve. Outside to Mathis. Roll shot over the top is Doug. High ball to the right side is a push. Another outside ball to Mathis is blocked. Macy on the D. Swung just long. I mentioned earlier how hard the timing is for a left side hitter to hit on the right. It's even harder to hit in the back row on the right side. That's called a D ball. And hitting a D is a pretty big challenge because the farther away from the net you get, the harder it is to see the block and know where you've got open court. So when you're just getting started hitting those balls like Macy is right now, you expect to see some misfires. 9 serving 4, still close, but that lead getting bigger. And that's not me making excuses for Macy, I'll tell you what. That's just a reality. I'm very unbiased. They call me Mr. Objective. That set was just a little bit low. Our middle tried to deal with it, but when you're up high like Juliana is, if you get a set that's lower than your contact point, changes up your swing quite a bit. Nice save from Thais. Free ball coming. Outside set to Jenna. She goes cross and we dig. High looper to the back is dug up. Ball to the right side. Nice dig here. Macy's there for the D, or like a C ball. That's off the block and down. Ready offense out of the back row. So you're swinging a little bit blindly in terms of the block when you're that far back. We got a "Who's Your Daddy" cheer behind us. That's a back row setter. So she touched the ball above the plane of the net, and it came over the net, and that is not legal when she's in the back row. Ball saved by the libero. High ball to the right side. Swung down the line, dug by Thais. See ball to Macy. Over the top and down. There's also a net violation, but nobody cares because it's a kill. Good swing, Mace. 7 serving 10. A well-timed block there. There's a pipe to Mathis. She had a lot of room there. Here comes a D to Macy. Takes a little standing roller. Right side attacker goes over the top. Ooh, that's nice. Almost able to get a laser up. But the wiffle waffle ends up landing for a kill. 11 serving 7. That ball rocketed off the back line for an ace. Went right off of Mathis's knuckles into the ground. Tried to get under it, but it dropped too fast. This one's to Macy. She handles it nicely. Back one set to Juliana. Block was set nicely. Thais handles. Macy ends up with a free ball. Contestable on the overpass. Not enough poop in the diaper. That ball swings long and over and off the block. No. Don't look. Our setter is 5 foot. What? That's a touch call on our setter. I'm shocked with that. 13 serving 7. I really didn't think she touched that. It's a shame that our instant replay crew is asleep on the job. But that definitely looked like, oh, we got some shenanigans over here happening. Yep, there, that's a nice look for James. Landshark's taking a break. These little flippy suction cuppy things we found at a thrift store. One thing we've learned about Madison, Wisconsin, it appears to be the highest thrift store per capita in the country. We had 4 very large thrift shops right near our hotel, and everything was coming up Landshark. Deep serve. Free ball given. That's a good swing. Middle blocker put it away. Cross body. Point back, guys. 14 serving 7. Not making a lot of mistakes on our side, but we're also not putting the ball away. Deep float serve. 5 feet out of bounds. Point serva. Going to be 8 serving 14. Janelle in the serve for the Landsharks. Jenna hits cross court hard. Macy with a standing D. Dug up. Pipe coming from the backside. Macy handles well. Overpass. We have a net violation on our side. Here's a substitution. Angeli in the game for the middle blocker, Kylie. Angeli's first action of the day. Eight serving 15. Good pass. Outside to contestable. High off hands and down. Point good, guys. 9 serving 15. We need to start chipping away at this lead. Don't let it go for too long. I'm sure if the girls heard me talk about that strategy, they would respond accordingly. Try to score some points. Groundbreaking strategy from me. There's a down ball. Nice swing. Pipe ball to Mathis. She puts it in the deep corner. It's dug up by the setter. Here comes 25, blocked by Macy. 27, excuse me. Back ball to Macy. She swings it into the net. Shoot. Coach is telling Macy to snap high. Tough ball here to the middle. Angeli puts a short spin on it. Help in the middle. Seam by the setter. D to pipe ball to Mathis. That ball's down. She found the seam in that block. Nicely done. Good job, Mathis. Henritzy hitting for a good percentage so far this match. Contestable back to serve. 10 serving 16. That ball's off the block and up. Nobody chases it into the net. The setter dug it. Now, typically, our libero takes the second ball when the setter digs it, but our libero is not currently on the court. We've got, in her place, we've got Janelle. Ball served in the net, mercifully. Side out, Land Sharks. Puts a middle blocker back to serve. Angeli's going to get her first serve of the day. 11-17. Nice float serve. That's tipped right over the top of the block and down. Good spot. Good job, Juliana. Angela gets another crack at this serve. That was the first one was a good one. That ball toss was a little low. Ball served into the net. Libero replaces Angeli in the back row. 18 serving 12. We picked up 1 point on that serve, on that service rotation. In the front row, we've got Macy, Juliana, and Mathis as attackers. Ball served in the net. Doesn't matter. Got some heckling happening from the sidelines, and they're taking credit for that miss. Macy back to serve. Serve into the net again. So kind of a service error contest for the last little bit. That's 3 in a row between both teams. 19 serving 13. It's too late to trade points now. Nice pass from contestable on a tough serve. Mathis swings big but gets blocked. Good heavy swing into the inside hand of the middle blocker. She did a good job of closing and sealing the net. Serving 13. Miscommunication. Ball lands in the soft corner. Ball served long, 14 serving 21. Contestable puts that one down. Smart play. Coach wants her to know it was a good play. We all wanted to know that. That ball hit into the seam. Macy takes the set, comes out ugly. Sometimes when there's that much spin on the ball, that ball was spinning like a whirligig. Even if it comes out clean, that much spin, you kind of have to call it. Float serve to Mathis. Lasered back into the net for an ace. 23 serving 15. This one's slipping away. Float serve. Mathis handles that one nicely. Outside ball, contestable. She powers it right through the outside blocker. Just muscles her arms back. It's my shoulders versus your shoulders, and you need to hit the weight room. Back to serve is the firecracker, Janelle Smith. 16 serving 23. Let's see if she's got a 9-point run in her. That ball is in the volleyball court. .24 serving 16, set point. Barring a miracle, we need to reload and get ready for set number 3. Outside the contestable, high hands kept in play. 27 puts that ball away. Ends the set. 25-16. We'll be back for set number 3 after a lopsided loss in set 2. Stay tuned. Take a look at this little suction cup toy in action. Show us, James. Nope. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 3. What's happening? He was throwing for such a high percentage earlier. Nope. Give me one more. Oh, my goodness. All right. Next time out. Ouch. That hurts. Doesn't bode well for the Land Sharks. All right, we got our lineup now. We got Sydney back in the game. We've got Angeli Stan in the middle. And we've got Contestable and Henritzy on the outside. Macy getting some coaching from her coaches. Some tips on hitting, I imagine. Maybe a little bit of passing, but she didn't get to do much passing at all. So We'll see what happens. Anything's possible. This coach definitely wants to win this match so we can be on the podium for third place. Outside set, big seam. Had a little foot traffic there. Kept Joy from getting to her spot and saving that ball. Pass was just a little bit too tight. Coach asking Thais to keep that dig a little bit off the net if she can. One serving nothing. Float serve. Overpass. Joy's a back row setter, so she's not allowed to joust like that. Overpasses so far, the big problem. She was a back row setter, jousting. All served to the net. Contestable to serve. Passed nicely by Jenna. A little push. Handled well. Right side to Sydney. Welcome back, Sydney. Point, good guys. AC to serve again. Ribeiro passes that ball out of system. Pipe ball to 27. Blocked by Angeli! There we go. Solo roof by Angeli. Reserving two. Good serve right at the libero. Nicely passed. Outside ball. Nice up. Kept alive by Sydney. Good play. No, that ball's out of bounds. Right into the welcome hands of yours truly. The soft and supple hands of this 6'9" broadcaster. That's a tip. Oh my word, that ball falls. That is not high level volleyball, my friends. That's all right, we can recover. 3 serving 4. Good run by Contestable. Nice pass on a tough serve. Sydney hits that ball just wide. That ball lands about a foot out of bounds, maybe 6 inches. That ball drops in for an ace. Coach looks down the bench and asks Kyla if she's ready. And she is. Not Kyla. Lila. Lila is ready. Coach wants to have a conversation with her other libero. Deep ball, passed nicely by Contestable outside to Mathis. She finds a ping pong kill off both blockers' arms on the inside seam. Serving substitution, Janelle Smith once again. Tight pass. Good block from the big outside and middle blockers here. Over the top, Contestable handles it easily. Right side to Sydney. Tipped over the top of the block perfectly. You love when you see the ball fall at the same speed of the blocker's arms, and that's exactly what it did. That was nicely played. 6 serving 5. Land Sharks pick up the lead for the first time in a little bit. That's a shank you. Oh, good rundown by the libero. Kept in play. Put it over on. Oh, we can't put it over on 2. Mathis sends it deep. It's dug up by 27. Outside set. Oh, killed by 34. Mathis is there for the dig, but ricochets out of bounds. 6 serving 6. Ball's put into the net. Point serve. Back to serve is Sydney. Puts Joy front row where she gets to do some attacking if she wants to. Sydney's told to serve area 6, deep center court. She does serve it deep, makes that libero move. That's off the top of the block. Janelle handles it easily. D-ball outside to Sydney. Middle blocker has plenty of court, wrist away, and that ball lands in. Coach telling our middle back defender she's got to stay deeper. All the net in the world to work with, and she gets dug. Contestable hits that ball, deep corner. Good dig by Mathis. Deep ball to Sydney. Rails it down the cross-court angle. We call that the power alley for a reason. Sydney gets a big kill out of the back row to end that rally. 9 serving 7. Mathis serves hard cross-court. Nicely dug by the libero. That ball is out of bounds. No hands. Point good, guys. Get to that point where it feels like a timeout is coming if this run continues. Mathis serves again. Good cross-court serve. A dropper on the libero. Rocket dug beautifully by Janelle. Contestable off the block. Beautiful save by, and just saved it right to our setter. That's a setter kill! She's a setter! Love it. So I think we're at 10-7. Oh, we got James for our timeout. 7-11. And Landshark is in here for our demonstration. Oh, goodness. The goal is to get it to stick to the ground, and the goal is not being reached. Oh, he did it. He did it. That's a big win for the little man. Oh, boy, he really wants to slam it down. All right. Back to the sideshow here. Mathis serving 11-7. Good serve. Again, libero diving to keep it alive. Over the top, Mathis digs it easily. Addison goes high hands. There's a nice up in the middle. Outside set from the middle blocker. D-ball to Sydney. She rips it deep angle. Addison handles the overpass. Point good, guys. Nice play, contestable! Serving 7. Nice line shot from Jenna there. 27 with a kill. She didn't have a whole lot of line to work with, but she had all she needed. Eight serving 12. Good play. Line shot from contestable. You give me line, I take you line. Take you line, as they say in West Georgia. That's a timeout as we got to 13. All right, we got some more flippy whippy. I'm watching. Nope. Okay, on the bounce. Nope. High ball, ready? Boom. Snapped it. That's beautiful. Nope. Not that time. James, what's this game called? What's this game called?
Give James family treats.
Oh, I hate that title. Give James family treats. All right, back to service Juliana, 13 serving 18. Nice serve into the seam. Right when it left her hand, it was going to be an ace. A lot of court there between those two passers. Coach says to hit that libero again. A dribble picked up off the ground. That's a big cross-court kill from Jenna. Nicely done. But good job getting one by Juliana. All right, so it's 9-14. Jenna back to serve. Happy to have her out of the front row. High D ball to Sydney, hit just long over the hands of the middle blocker and out of bounds on the back line. Coach is applauding the swing. She likes the swing. Float serve, kept alive by contestable. She swings high hands to the middle back defender. That ball's blocked. Watch a tip. Watch a tip. See that tip. That's prime time, tipping time. So a little three-point swing right now to 11-14. One more point, I bet we see a timeout called. That's a low pass. Not able to be rescued by Joy. Coach takes a timeout as if she's listening to the feed. So that's a 4-point swing right now, a 4-0 run, including the side out. And Landshark insists on another round. This is for the bounces. Oh boy. Trying to stick it on the bounce. Unable to do it. It's a high toss, and it sticks off the bounce. Nicely done. Textbook technique. Nope. Oh, I love the choreography. Nope. Someday that's going to hit, and all the scouts are going to come running. All right, Jenna's back to serve again. 12 serving 14, chipping away at our lead. Very nice serve. Hits the top of the tape and dribbles down for a win. The tape is your friend when you're a server. High serve. Sails out of bounds mercifully, stopping the bleeding for SRVA. Point Landsharks. 15 serving 13 with Jenna in the back row now. Outside ball. Nice up from our libero. Saved back into play by contestable. Easy ball here for the Landsharks. Roll shot over the top, dug by the libero. Outside ball. Pulled off the outstretched hands of Sydney. Pretty good rally. Nice hustle. Great up in the back row by Lila. All the substitutions that have happened show the backup player or the subbing in player really jumping at the opportunity to be on the court and playing pretty well. Outside ball to Sydney, easily killed down the line. The bench loves it. The fans love it. Badgers don't, understandably. 16 serving 14. Good serve. Well passed. Middle set, high in the middle. Lila says, what else? That ball's put back into play. Scrambling to get back in a defensive position. High ball off the top of the block. Nice D, Lila! Love it. Even her libero counterpart is cheering for Lila. This is good teamwork here. Lila's playing great defense in the back. That ball is out of bounds. Point Land Sharks. 17-15 is the tally. We'd love to pull away just a little bit so the parents can breathe. Great low serve. Passed pretty nicely. That ball's turned down the line and out of bounds. No! Ah! Another touch call. Phantom touch on the outside blocker. This is insanity. There's 0% chance that there was a touch on that ball. But that's all right. Sometimes you got to beat the referees as well. That's a line judge's call, and that's the call he made. Back to Sydney, off the block and out of bounds. If he called that in, I was going to start checking his reffing credentials. 18-16. Coach hustles up and says, I want a rotation check because we were out of position. Coach teaching our captain how to request a rotation check. The referee doing the same thing. We find out that we have the correct server. And based on the server, we can position the rest of our players. Sydney is serving at 18-16. Ball served into the net. 17-18. We need one pass. No big points is the order of the day now. Kept in play by contestable. Right side roll shot from Sydney out of the back row. Inside set off the hands of Juliana. Juliana's up. Mathis goes line, but is blocked by the opposite hitter for a point. 18 serving 18. Still advantage Land Sharks if we can side out on this ball. We got a 1-point lead. Float serve, contestable passes perfectly. Middle swing. Put over by Joy. That's a point. Good guys. Crafty play by the veteran setter. Catches the Badgers watching. 19-18. Tight third set. Tied at 1 apiece. Nice cross-court serve from Mathis. Tight ball. High ball hit over the outside blocker. Addison contestable. Point SRVA. Here we have 20 serving 18. Good serve. Outside ball coming to 27. She's going hard cross court and into the court on the back line. (19) serving 20. Nicely saved. That's an overpass. Outside the contestable. She takes it line, but swings it long. Point Badgers. It's 20-20. A little mini game to 5 points is what's on the table now. That ball is an ace as Janelle is forced to take that ball with her hands. Coach is encouraging her to reach up and try to grab it with her platform instead of taking it with her hands. Ball served into the net. Happy birthday to us. A gift from the Badgers. And you never look a gift Badger in the mouth. That's what I learned just now. I learned it just now when I said it out loud. Juliana to serve, 21 all. Outside set, hit hard cross court, but the tape slowed it down. Good swing by Sydney. That ball's kept alive. Down ball, nice dig by Sydney, put over on 2 by Joy. Outside of 27, hard angle swing. That ball dug not high enough for Joy to get to. Good rally, good defense. Now we've got 22 serving 21. That was the first big point scored in a while. Here's 27 for the float serve. Overpass by Mathis. Blocked into the dome of Joy and out of bounds for a point. 23-21. Coach wants a timeout if she's got one left, and he tells her she does, so she takes it. 23-21. We side out. We're down 1. Oh, okay. Signal the beginning of flippy whipping. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Take your W and sit down. Nice one. Nope, he's going for 2 in a row. Nope, not even on the bounce. That one hurts. You maybe want to quit while you're ahead. Nope. Would have been nice. Ouch. Okay. All right, we got one. Oh, you got it. Got it to stick. All right. Back in action. 23 serving 21. Jenna back to serve. Keeping things interesting. Good float serve. Right side ball, free ball by Sydney. Let's see if they can convert this. Little soft roller off the middle blocker and down. 24-21. Back to serve for the set. 24-21. That ball shanked by the passer, out of bounds. Set number 3 goes to Badger volleyball. That leaves us down 2-1. Number 4 underway. Starts with an ace. Macy and Lila fighting for the ball. We've got Macy back in it outside. That ball never cleared the net. 1-1. Macy back to serve. Good serve. Overpass. And knocked out of play. Two serving one. Deep serve. Macy lets it drop. Gotta want the ball. Serve receive so far, a big problem. Free ball situation. They run the middle. That's nicely dug. Nice up by Macy. Ball to the outside hitter. Sydney shuts her down. That's a little push over the net. Outside ball. Libero takes her swing. Outside set again. Outside the line. That ball's an SRVA side out. Not pretty volleyball thus far, but ugly points are points nonetheless. I'd rather be good than be pretty. That's what I've always said. Some of us don't really have a choice. Outside swing handled by Janelle. Pipe to Macy. Hit right to the libero. Overpass. Sydney loses the joust but recovers. Outside swing. Good play. Contestable swings big. Lands about 5 feet out of bounds. She was aiming for hands but didn't find them. Hey, good rally, girls. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. 4 serving 2. Good pass from contestable. Back set to Sydney. Ball is blocked. She hit right into the meaty seam. It was closed by that middle blocker. The block is that well formed. You've either got to go hard angle or hard line. Or very high hands. Ball kept alive by Macy. Whoa, little dribbler over the top. Nice up from Janelle. Macy's ready for the pipe, and she swings down the line. Kept alive by their defense. A lot of good defense being played. Jenna with a rare net shot in the back row. Nice rally so far. Sydney back to serve. Given the area 1 call by her coach. That would be to the libero on the left side of your screen. She hits her target. Ball to the outside hitter. Swung down the line and off Sydney's shoulder. That's a good high line shot. Chasing down that ball from the other court. We're back at it with 6 serving 3. Ball off the shoulder of contestable. She takes a good swing on that offset. Outside ball, 1-on-1. Nice sprawling up by Sydney. Contestable keeps the ball in play. That ball never went. Let's take a call. A block by Juliana and Joy. There was a big old seam, but Jenna found the net with that swing. Up to the front row is Macy as Addison contestable drops back to serve. Good serve. Libero handles it well. Jenna comes and takes a big swing and puts it away. We got 7 serving 4. Picked up 1 point on that service rotation. Nice serve. Beautifully passed by Janelle. Setter tried for a jump. Janelle's got an out-of-system set here to Sydney. To Macy. Off the hands, but still in play. D-ball to Sydney. Off the hands and still in play. Outside ball to Jenna. She finds the seam, and it bounces right before Addison Contestable is able to get it up. Looked up from here, but it did hit the floor. Eight serving 4. That ball just kisses the back line over Macy's shoulder. You want to tell all these girls, if it's close and you can play it, take it. Take it. We've had a lot of serves dropping in on that back line while our passers are watching them and praying that they go long. Can we get our lip sync team, our lip reading team here on the coach's timeout speech? Yeah, I got nothing. My lip reading skills are subpar at best. 9 serving 4. Deep serve. Sails long. We call that one long, and it goes long. Our prayers were answered for once. Back into the game in the front row, playing middle is Ansley. Juliana back to serve. That ball never cleared. Toss looked to be a little too in front of her shoulder. Unless you can angle your wrist up at that point, that ball's going into the tape. 10 serving 5. Both serve to Macy. Outside ball coming. Cross-court swing gets handled by the middle blocker. Coach is telling Macy that's too low. It's got to be high. You can hit that angle, but it's got to be high. Don't drop your elbow to hit that shot. D-ball to Sydney. Good swing down the line, kept alive by a diving libero, and put over by the middle blocker. Set that middle. Angela gets a swing. It's stopped by the middle blocker. D-ball, pipe ball coming. Defense. Our defense is caught standing on their heels on a diggable ball out of the back row. 12 serving 5. Need a quick side out and a run. Good serve. High ball to Macy. Roll shot over the top. Rocketed by 27. Dug well by Lila. Little roll shot over the top. Very nicely placed. It's a very good defensive team. These Badgers. Are Badgers known for digging? I bet they are. They do dig a lot of balls. That ball served wide. Point Badgers. 13-6 gives us our official timeout at the halfway point. Get there. Libero with a roll shot to the deep corner. That ball's out of bounds. Point Serva. Hoping to get a little jolt of energy from the boys. 7 serving 13. Macy goes back. Way to hang, Angeli. She handles that little tip. Easy dig. Ball to Sydney. Tips over the top of the block. Libero covers. Tip from the setter is covered by our libero. Boom, big swing, big dig. Another tip, blocked by Sydney. This ball is out of bounds, but Sydney wants to hit it. Big swing, another good dig. Ball outside, contestable swings, deep line. Ball dug. Another big swing. Macy handles it with her hands. Contestable will swing again. Deep center court. Middle set. Solo block by Angeli. Outside ball. That's a net violation by the offense. Point good, guys. I think we may have been given a gift by the ref there. That looked like a net on the block. 8 serving 13. Getting good energy from the boys. What else? Oh, that ball just goes out of bounds. Good dig, Nace. That's all right. Coach is cool with that. Strong dig on a strong swing, but just a little bit too much. Deep serve. Passed nicely by Lila. Back. Get that ball up! Ah. Lucky dig lands in. 15 serving 8. Good serve. Good pass by Lila. Ball back to Sydney. Off the top of the block and kept alive. Outside swing. I got no touch call. No touch call. Point good, guys. Nice block by me in front of the camera. If I do say so. 9 serving 15. Let's see if Janelle can push us back into this. Overpass. Handled by the middle blocker, Juliana, with a little help from her friends. What would you think if I sang you a song? Ten serving 15. Good serve. Middle set coming. Ooh, Janelle with the James Brown splits for the dig, but couldn't pop it up enough. 16 serving 10. We picked up 1 point there. We're going to have to pick up a couple points from a couple different servers if we're going to be able to make this comeback happen. That ball is out of bounds. Strong call by the line official on this side. 11 serving 16. Sydney Daniel back to serve. Good line serve, taxing the libero. Outside to number 34. Defense is caught looking again. That ball's down for a kill. Coach telling Sydney to start low and stay low. Ready to react. 11 serving, so 17 serving 11. Deep serve, passed nicely by contestable. High ball outside to her. That ball's blocked right back into her. Very well formed block on a pretty high set. Stretches the lead to 18-11. Boys are doing a valiant effort to power this team to victory. nailed it on the first try. Nope. Oh, nailed it on the bounce. 2 for 2, folks. This bodes well. Oh, hit that one on the first. Nope, not that time. All right, here we go. 18 serving 11. The time for the comeback is now. Decent pass. Back set to Sydney. Hits line on the D. That's a kill. Nice swing, Sydney! See who's up to serve. Contestable up to serve net. Macy. Next, Macy hits the front row. AC to serve, 12-18. Good serve. Outside set. That ball swung long, but we have a net violation on our blockers. Side out Badgers. Net violation on the block. If we can't score when 27 hits the ball out of bounds, it's going to be tough to mount this comeback. Serve into the net mercifully. Juliana back to serve. 13 serving 19, 6-point lead. Got to chip away one ball at a time. Badgers not making it easy. High off the hands, kept in play. Outside to Macy. She tips it hard into the block. They keep it alive. Deep. Outside ball to Macy. Decent swing, but too easy to the libero. Macy blocks that. Joy keeps it in play. Nice up. Free ball to the Badgers. Outside ball to 27 with the roundhouse swing. Joy, an amazing effort to get that ball up. And we can't keep it in play. 20 serving 13. Nice pass from Contestable, a little bit too tight. Joy goes up to joust and can't get it over the net. 21 serving 13. Good serve, high ball to the outside. Macy with a roller down, deep corner, deep back line, I should say. We'll take it where we can get it. The pressure's on this side. 14 serving 21. Good deep serve, not a great pass. Here's a pipe ball, free ball situation. Ball to Sydney. We'd love to get a better swing off of a free ball, but not that time. That's a hard angle shot on an inside set from 27. She understands her assignment, and she runs back to serve. All right, we've got Macy on the right, Sydney on the left for this rotation. Float serve towards Macy, but into the net. And Macy's back to serve. 15 serving 22. Coach gives Macy the area 1 call. That's where she likes to serve anyway. Middle hitter has lots of court. Puts that ball away down the line. 23 serving 15. Number 25 back to serve. 2 points away from the match. Float serve. Inside set. Sydney tips it just over the net. Outside ball blocked by Sydney and out of bounds off the defense. Point Land Sharks. (16-23) is your score, with Chanel in to serve, replacing Angeli. Good serve from Janelle. Right up in the back row over there. Libero gets Doug. Sydney with a big swing down the line. Point. SRVA. Good swing, Sydney! Nice up, Mace. Great serve, Janelle. Another good serve. High ball to the outside. Easy roller to Macy. Outside swing, contestable, off the block and up. Ground ball coming from the back. That ball went out of bounds. Whoa! Oh, I'd love to see the replay on that one. But as a rule, we don't argue with the line judges. That is rough. 24-17. Obviously could have used that point. Ball pass to the left. Sydney over the top, dug by 27. That ball squeezed through the block and down for a point. Badgers ending the match 3-1. Not the finish we wanted, but we're still proud of the way we played. Good effort, girls. Good effort, girls. Good effort. Good playing. Good playing. Good effort. Good effort. Good effort. Good one, coach. All right, that's the end of our show. 4th place finish. Finishing with a record of 6-2. Could have been just a few points away from a better finish in both of those matches, but ultimately we couldn't pull it out. Thanks for joining us. Come back next year.